If I put it down, down, you can take it. Maybe you can take it. If I put it down, down, you can have it. Maybe you can have it.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Daisy Dukes, and as you see by the title, this is a week in the life of a nursing student vlog. So today is Tuesday. I have an 8-hour shift at the hospital today. And then Wednesday, I have an observation experience with a home health nurse for only 5 hours. So I'm not doing too much this week. And then on Thursday, I just have an hour-long class at my school. But just follow along with me day by day and see what I do. I can't show everything, of course, because of HIPAA, protecting the patients and their privacy, but I'll try to explain everything, how my day went afterwards. Anyways, I'll let y'all enjoy this vlog. Y'all comment down below and let me know how you liked it. Thanks. Okay, y'all, so I just got to the hospital and I actually kind of parked beside my instructor. I just saw her head to the elevator. But, and for the purposes of me remembering where I parked on level 6, right in front of the elevator. Okay, anyways, the funny thing is, I actually have to pass my job. I actually have to pass the club to get here. It's so funny, like it's literally on the right. They're 5 minutes apart. It's so funny. But anyways, I'm gonna head inside because I got a little walkie walk to get to my floor. Okay, y'all, so it's 3. I'm finished with clinical. I'm going home because I'm so tired and I just want to be in the comfort of my home. Okay, y'all, so let me tell y'all about how clinical went today. My clinical was from 6:45 to technically it's supposed to be until 2:45, which I guess it kind of was. I got in my car by 3 and it was a walkie walk to my car. But anyways, when we get there, we pretty much meet on the floor and then we listen to the nurses do their huddle. We kind of wait for our clinical instructor to get the patient assignments and like talk to the, I guess, nurse leader or whatever on the floor and see who's a good patient or who's like a suitable patient for a student. So I got my patient assignment and we each get a nurse that we're paired with because our patient is usually their actual patient. So we follow them around for like a day. Today was just the 8-hour shift. We usually have an 8-hour shift on Tuesdays and a 12-hour shift on Wednesdays. I got my patient. I went and talked to the nurse. I had her the first week. She's very, she's not the best nurse for a student. She's only been a year out of school herself, and I'm surprised that she kind of works the way she does. I thought she'd be a little bit more optimistic, but it seems like she's experiencing a little bit of burnout earlier than what I would have thought she would have experienced it. But at the same time, who am I to judge? This floor is the orthopedic trauma floor. So it's a step down unit from surgery. Here, we get a lot of motor vehicle crashes, older patients who have fallen and broken bones, stuff like that. My nurse, I kind of know how she is. She just like is on the go. And so you just really just gotta keep up with her. You see her walk, you walk, you just walk. But I get the vibe that she really just doesn't want a nursing student. She's not mean about it. She's just not enthusiastic either. And she'll do procedures. And you know, when you have a student, you really want to teach them what's going on, but she doesn't really offer to teach anything. And if you ask her a question, it's going to be very like short and to the point. So, you know, that's always great. I think many of my nurses have been like that I've pretty much followed, but it is what it is. I'm not even mad at it. I understand. They're understaffed on that floor. They have lots of patients. Sometimes the patients have COVID and they have to deal with that. But they're overworked as well. They're working more days in the week sometimes than they need to or than they have to. It's okay. I understand the burnout, healthcare burnout. I get paired with my nurse. I find out my patient. I let her know who I have and like tell her if she needs anything, let me know. Pretty much we have a system on the computers where we can look up our patient info. So my main thing is just looking up when my patient gets their meds, what they're here for, what's wrong with them. And then we have healthcare techs, which are basically CNAs, and they're the CNAs on the floor, but they call them healthcare techs, which I think is interesting. It's a nice name. But they do the vital signs. They round every morning around like, I want to say 8 o'clock and get vital signs. But we were told, like, as we progress throughout the semester, we're to the point now where we can get on the floor, do our vital signs in the morning, go introduce ourselves, do our vital signs, give our morning meds, but we still have to give that with supervision, and then pretty much just do whatever else we need to do or whatever else a nurse asks us to do. And we also have to do our physical assessment, which I did on my patient by myself. And I was pretty thorough, but it's also because I had my sheet right in front of me because I didn't want to miss any information since we only had one day to do this. We have a cultural assessment assignment where we pretty much have what it sounds like. I have to ask you about their culture, ethnicity, religion, background, family composition, stuff like that. So I went ahead and asked him about that. I did it a few hours later though, because when I first went in there for his vitals, he was still kind of in and out of sleep. So when I went in there a couple hours later, I did his physical assessment and his cultural assessment, and he was pretty nice and talkative. He had no issues answering it. People have been doing in and out catheters and Foley catheters. I haven't done one yet, so myself and one other classmate hasn't done one yet. I haven't even done a AccuCheck either. So the goal is to do that next week. So I'm gonna make sure I brush up on my sterile technique when inserting a catheter. I watched the nurse do a bladder scan. Oh, nothing serious today. It was a very, very chill day. I was able to get a lot of my assessment data for my care plan done, which means I won't really do much if I'm sitting down doing the whole assessment. Today went by very slowly. I'm doing the home health experience, so we're supposed to be going to patients' homes and providing care. What all that's going to entail tomorrow, I don't know, but she said she pretty much uses her phone to document everything, and all the rest of her supplies are in her trunk, so that's quite interesting. Like I said, I'm just observing. I'm not giving any meds or doing anything. I'm literally just observing and just being there, soaking everything up like a sponge, and that's what I plan on doing. So hopefully tomorrow will be a great experience and I'll have great things to write about. The lady seems nice already from our phone call earlier today. So I'm not gonna say I'm excited because that'd be a lie, but at least it's not super long, I'm hoping. Anyways, I'm going to try to get some work done before I decide to shower and go to bed, because I did nothing I said I was going to do today. Y'all stay tuned for tomorrow and let me know how you like this nursing vlog. Okay, so good morning. It is 9:19 on Wednesday. I am almost fully dressed. I'm not putting on my shirt and my sweater until I'm really ready to go, but I'm about to just make me some breakfast. I don't have to meet the nurse observing until about 10:30ish, So I'll probably leave out of here around 10. It's going to take me about 30 minutes to get to the place that she works at, or the main place that she works at. And she said she'll be ready anywhere between 10:30 and 11. And so just in case I happen to get there early and she's still not out of her meeting, it'll be fine. I'll just chill in my car and watch The Walking Dead, because I'm rewatching The Walking Dead right now. But anyways, I've almost packed up everything. I'm also going to go make a bank deposit after I'm done with my observation, because I need to pay my rent. So I'm going to do that. I've decided I'm going to start printing out my bank statements and like highlighting things so that I can really just see where my money's going. I can organize it and then do better, you know, for the next month or whatever. And kind of create like a better budget, because I be trying to create budgets and I don't stick with it. But maybe if I like see it on the bank statements, it'll like click for me. So I'm gonna start doing that. But other than that, that's all I have for now. I'm gonna make my breakfast and I'll see y'all in a little bit when I get ready to head out. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, I'm back at home. I literally just walked in the door. But today, so y'all know I went and did the observation experience with the home health nurse. It was actually not too bad. It only lasted 5 hours. It was from like 10:30 to pretty much 3:30. She had 4 patients today that she had to see. 2 of them she'd already previously seen, and 2 of them she was filling in for another nurse. So kind of got to see that. It was interesting having to go into people's homes. She really didn't have to provide like too much care. It was mainly asking them questions and making sure they were educated on whatever issue that they have. I did see a patient that had a colostomy bag, and it was interesting because I had read about it for one of my care plans. Like, I read about a scenario where a patient had a colostomy bag, but seeing it in person kind of like puts the interventions that I wrote down and just the information that I read, seeing it in real world, it puts it together into perspective. So I'm like, oh, okay, so that makes sense now. I can see why people have body image issues when they are using a colostomy bag. It's so sad seeing, like, especially as a black person, seeing that majority of these patients with these chronic diseases are black. Sad seeing that, because like I don't want my people to be suffering from this stuff. It sucks. It really sucks. And even though this is not the kind of nursing that I want to go into, I still don't want my people to suffer through that, you know. I want them to do better and to have better care, to have better preventive care, take care of themselves more, eat healthier, all of that good stuff, everything. But I also understand why these things happen. So it just made me a little sad to see that. I am actually going to get ready for work, being that I don't have a 12-hour shift today, and I actually come home at a decent, well, technically I guess I came home 3.5-ish hours earlier than what I would usually be home at. But I also did stop by the bank. I stopped by one of my banks to deposit some money. I didn't stop by the other one. So I'll just do that tomorrow before class. I'm going to go to work since I didn't have a 12-hour shift today. I'm gonna do one assignment before I go. Yeah, I'm gonna do one assignment before I go because it's due tomorrow at 5 p.m. But I'm like, I might as well just get started on it and call it a day. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna eat. And then I'm going to start getting ready around, I want to say 6 o'clock, so that I can get to work by 8. If you don't know what type of work I do, I mean, it's wild because it's literally in the title of my name, but feel free to go ahead and shift over to my other vlogs that I have related around my work as an accountant. I'm going to have that as a separate, I'm going to have tonight's work vlog as a separate vlog from this student vlog. But other than that, let me go ahead and get started because I'm hungry and I need to write up this paper. Okay, y'all, so it is a Thursday morning. It is 9:56. up and I'm at school because I have class at 10 for no real reason. But I'm gonna be in there doing my assignments while she, ooh, you can see my wig, anyways, while she reads from the PowerPoint. So anyways, let me get ready to go in.